Reporting here from Jack Breslin Student Event Center in East Lansing, Michigan, I'm Davey Segal. Michigan State defeated Iowa tonight by a score of 77-66. To nobody's surprise, Miles Bridges led the way for Michigan State, scoring 16 points and garnering 11 rebounds in 37 minutes of play. Although that's a lot of time, Tom Izzo knows that that is a lot of time going down the stretch, especially when bodies are tired, and he wants to get Bridges a little more rest moving forward. But the best player on the team has got to play big minutes, and that's what Bridges did here tonight. Josh Langford also showed up big time, 11 points for the Huntsville, Alabama native. 4 of 8 overall shooting, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. He had a great game and got some lofty comparisons, which we'll get to in a minute. But Cassius Swinson, also staying with the freshman crew of Michigan State, had a great game. 2 big three-pointers down the stretch for number 5. He was almost perfect tonight. He missed 1 free throw. Other than that, he would have been perfect on the court for Michigan State. And last but finally not least, Nick Ward. He did not get the start. Kenny Goins actually started for him as Ward, coming off of an iffy game against Michigan, but he scored 14 points, and 10 of which coming in the second half. Only had 4 points in the first half. He had a big stretch where he had a nice defensive save and a big layup at the other end. But as Tom Izzo knows, the problem with this team has been turnovers. Turnovers are everything, and they committed 21 turnovers tonight for the second straight game nonetheless. They lost the game at Michigan in Ann Arbor last week, mainly in part due to committing those 21 turnovers, and they committed 21 again here tonight. Tom Izzo, though, despite all of those turnovers, he is happy and pleased with his team's performance tonight.
This was a big win for us. They were playing pretty good. We did an unbelievable job defensively. I thought an unbelievable job rebounding the ball.
Michigan State committed 12 turnovers in the first half, 4 of which coming from the ball of Aaron Harris, to Iowa's 3. And to nobody's surprise, the stats do show that the more times than not, Michigan State commits more turnovers than its opponent, the record shows. But that didn't even matter tonight because Michigan State got the win, and that's all that matters to Tom Izzo and company. As for the star and the Flint, Michigan native, Miles Bridges, he said that confidence is key, and he just wanted to play for his teammates and play around them, play off of them, and the minutes showed that. 16 points and 11 rebounds, like I said, but confidence for him and everybody on this Michigan State team moving forward as March Madness looms is key.
It's all about confidence. Cassius, Nick, Josh, they're all great players. It's just a confidence thing, and if you play with energy, then you're going to get those type of buckets.
But going back to Josh Langford for a minute, he had some lofty comparisons, and he was compared to Michigan State legend Charlie Bell by Coach Tom Izzo multiple times in the post-game press conference. Langford post-game, though, said all he wanted to do was keep staying aggressive, and that aggressiveness on the defensive end especially would lead to chances and opportunities on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I just wanted to make plays for my team. Like I said, just whether that's being aggressive, by scoring, but I just wanted to be aggressive in every aspect of the game. And I feel like, you talk about the screens. I think Kenny did a great job setting screens. I did a great job of setting screens, and our bigs are just getting better as well.
Tom Izzo, though, was still baffled by the amount of turnovers from his Michigan State team. 21 is a big number in football or basketball, and he used a football analogy with this week's Super Bowl coming and going to try to show how badly the turnovers really are.
That is frustrating. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just not sure I'm understanding it. But if the Twitter mongrels have something to say now, it should be at me. That has to change. There's no way on God's green earth that a team can turn over 21. I mean, that's like 6 interceptions in football.
The next test for the Spartans come in the form of Ohio State. The Buckeyes will travel to East Lansing for a Valentine's Day showdown on February 14th here at Jack Breslin Student Event Center, where the Spartans look to avenge a 72-67 loss on the road a couple months back at the start of Big Ten Conference play. In that game, Miles Bridges seemed to be the only Michigan State player with a pulse, and if that happens again on Tuesday, Michigan State is in some trouble. As well as turnovers, they look to clean those up. But for right now, they're happy with the win over Iowa, and they're moving forward, trying to get some momentum and stay off of the bubble heading into March Madness. For WDBM Impact Sports, I'm Davey Segal.